Hi, this is Taxis Chronicles and I'm your host, Simon Russian. Today we have a guy who's managing buildings in and around London, and he's going to explain about the Home Office and certain other things. Good to have you here today.
How you doing? Yep, I'm pleased to be here. The buildings I manage, just different hotels, hostels. At the moment, my recent building I'll be managing is a bunch of mansions contracted with the Home Office. Been there for a while, couple of years. We've bought the building because the company I work for, they buy buildings and in mind to redevelop, demolish and redevelop the buildings into hotels and stuff like that. And this particular building, I got there was about 200 asylum seekers, all men. When we bought the building, we inherited this business that was in place, but there was no kind of management in the building. So I used to think, or used to believe prior to this, that when you have asylum seekers that come to this country, if they had a negative decision, that someone will come along and just bung them in a van, take them to the airport, and they'll send them back to their country. I used to think it was something along the lines of that. And when I got there, I had 200 official people living there, but probably another 60, 70 people who were illegally living in the building who should have vacated. And there was no enforcement, so nobody was enforcing it. And I would go into a room, finding 6-7 people, in a room, maybe 3-4 of them claiming to be the same person. We had, we had like 4 Mr. Mohammeds, and you're trying to find out who this person is, and they've got no ID. You're given a reference number, a NAS number, and basically you're trying to find out who the person is, and you got to go through. Some of these guys are angry. They seem to think that the building is the Home Office. So you tell them, look, you got no right to reside here. They'll say, no, Home Office, say I can stay here, or I'm not moving because I have to stay here. Home Office. And then what they tend to do, if they do get a negative decision, which was happening, is that they'll maliciously damage the building. They'll set fire to the building. They'll set fire to kitchens, staircases, rooms. So when I got there, it was so dangerous. I had to wear stab-proof vests, go into a room, many of them with knives, find out who they was, kick out the guys or the people that shouldn't have been in the building.
You had to go there with a team of people?
No, I was doing it by myself. Yeah, I was doing it by myself.
So
yeah,
you won't have to go in there.
I was doing it by myself. But then eventually I got security to come and help me because it got really bad. But I started off by myself, and so I just go into a room, and like I said, you got 4 or 5 guys in there, maybe 3 of them that shouldn't be in there. And what would happen is, when they had a negative decision and there was no enforcement to get these guys out of the building, they would keep the key. Then they would have another asylum seeker allocated to the building. He'll come to his room, and there'll be someone else in his bed. So he'll come downstairs to the so-called management, who'll be sitting in the office smoking cigarettes. This lady that does really bad management, making good money from the Home Office, but they didn't care. Which they'll say, I've got someone in my bed. I can't sleep in there in that room. And she'll be like, well, what can I do about it? Just carry on smoking. This is the attitude. I mean, I did meet her. That's what I saw from her. That's the way she was running the business. So I was like, wow. So obviously, when we officially took over the building, she had left, and then we started to kind of, put things in place to make the building run more smoother. But the first 6 months was just basically crazy. We had to stop. We had homeless people. We've got 15 kitchens in the building, communal kitchens, big open kitchens, and all the kitchens, because it was winter time, was full of homeless people sleeping in the kitchens. And they'll put the cookers on, 2 to 3 cookers in the kitchen. They'll put them on to maximum and sleep on the worktops. So every day I'm kicking out people who was homeless, drug addicts, and then of course the people that should have vacated in the building. And it's only this week that we finally got the last people out to start redeveloping the building. So it's been a journey, but it's what I do. I've been doing it 15 years. I've been managing hostels, whatever the company give me. But first time we've contracted something with the Home Office, but I'm used to dealing with people. Sometimes in not so nice situations.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my journeys here.
Okay. Well,
that's the buildings over there.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, we're going to demolish them.
Oh, really?
Demolished, and it's all going to be 4 or 5 star hotel.
Oh, those are nice. They're like got a lot of heritage to them.
Yeah,
It's a shame.
So from this red building right to the end of the road,
Yeah.
this all was what we purchased 2 years ago. So now it's just a case of when clients come through, we're going to start emptying the building. We've got some private tenants we started renting rooms to in the last 6 months, and then eventually they'll be gone, and then we'll do the work, and then I'll move on to the next building.
That's great. Thanks for that. I much
No
appreciate
worries.
you. Leave your email.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, thanks. I hope you like that short but sweet episode. Feel free to leave a voice message on your comments about the episode. Don't forget to listen to our other sister podcast, which is Africa Investing Stories. It's on the usual Spotify and Google Casts and YouTube, of course. And have a nice